South Florida. Gervonta Davis is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral.
And this is not the first run-in with the law. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live outside of the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some details on this latest arrest for the boxer, Roy.
Christy and Alexis, the charge he is facing is battery with domestic violence. And you mentioned this was an ex-girl.
Over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken publicly following the recent arrest of Gervonta "Tank" Davis, but his response has left many boxing fans disappointed. During an online interview, Mayweather claimed he had already been aware of the situation before it became public and said he expected law enforcement to eventually become involved.
Turn around to violence. You should have hands behind your back. You got handcuffs. Hey, the little one inside.
Mayweather explained that he first heard about the incident several weeks earlier through people he knows in Miami and believed authorities would eventually take action. Speaking about Davis, Floyd suggested that Tank has failed to learn from his previous mistakes. At the same time, he said he wasn't interested in attacking Davis while he was already facing serious problems because he had experienced legal trouble himself in the past. Mayweather referenced his own prison sentence related to a domestic violence case, saying that period changed his outlook on life and helped him mature.
Told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock to come in 7 o'clock in the morning Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it.
According to Mayweather, serving time forced him to reflect and become a better person, something he believes Davis has yet to experience. Floyd said he feels sympathy for Tank despite everything that has happened and insisted he doesn't hold any personal grudge against him. Later in the interview, Mayweather was asked about comments made by Roy Jones Jr. Without hesitation, he responded that he would be willing to fight if Roy wanted it. Many boxing fans reacted negatively to Floyd's remarks, with critics pointing to his own legal history and arguing that he wasn't in a position to publicly judge someone facing similar allegations.
I mean, now, today, Gervonta Davis was arrested for domestic violence. He's the champion in your division. What do you think about what's your reaction to that?
I don't know about that. I don't know Tank personally, and I haven't.
Social media quickly filled with criticism following the interview. Some users argued that Mayweather should avoid commenting on the situation because of his own past legal issues. Others went even further, claiming Floyd lacked credibility when discussing another fighter's personal problems. A number of fans also shifted attention toward his growing rivalry with Roy Jones Jr., saying they would rather see the two settle their differences inside the ring.
Lose situation now. What came out still on top. With Floyd? What was the lose situation? What you mean? Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph.
Five supporters of Gervonta Davis also joined the conversation, defending the WBA lightweight champion while criticizing Mayweather's comments. Meanwhile, attention shifted back to Davis's legal situation. The 30-year-old boxer was arrested in Miami Beach, Florida, on a misdemeanor battery charge connected to an alleged domestic dispute involving his former girlfriend. According to reports, the arrest followed an incident that allegedly took place around Father's Day outside her residence in Doral.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
You don't like
Frank?
What that mean?
I love Lemon. I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
No, you don't. EJ do the track.
According to the police report, Davis's former girlfriend told investigators the disagreement began as a verbal argument involving personal matters, including concerns related to their son. She stated that Davis arrived at her home to pick up the children before the situation escalated. After the children were placed inside his vehicle, she alleged that Davis struck her on the back of the head with a closed fist before slapping her across the face. She later managed to remove the children from the vehicle, which reportedly caused the confrontation to become even more heated.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't.
The report also claims Davis allegedly revved the engine of his vehicle in a threatening manner before the situation ended without further physical confrontation. The woman later sought medical treatment at a nearby hospital. Investigators also noted allegations of numerous previous undocumented physical disputes between the pair. Davis was eventually arrested in Miami Beach before being transferred to Doral police custody. According to jail records, he was held on a $10,000 bond before later being released. A court appearance has been scheduled for July 29. The latest arrest adds to a legal history that includes previous domestic violence allegations and multiple traffic-related offenses.
Gervonta Davis, jump into it, kind of, I wouldn't say it's a big shock to a lot of us, but, there's this mindset, the fight with Lamont's not signed yet. Apparently he's going to fight Jake Paul. Like, what's this?
One of Davis's previous legal cases occurred in late 2022 after he was accused of striking a woman during another alleged domestic incident. Those charges were later dropped. Before his latest arrest, Davis had reportedly been linked to a rematch against Lamont Roach Jr. following their controversial majority draw earlier this year, although Premier Boxing Champions has not officially announced the event. According to reports first shared by journalist Andy Slater, investigators allege Davis struck his former girlfriend while she was removing their children from his vehicle after he reportedly decided not to take them.
Bernard, a lot to talk about. Let's jump into it real quick. Look, I'm sure you saw the news about Gervonta Davis being arrested once again. Just give me your thoughts,
Unfortunately, man, I hope he come out. You know what I mean? Everybody else come out. I'm not with the domestic violence thing, man, but I hope that, he get that straightened out and he get back to focus on.
Investigators further allege that while she leaned into the vehicle to retrieve one of the children, Davis struck her from the driver's seat before allegedly slapping her across the face, causing a minor injury inside her lip. According to the affidavit, the woman contacted her mother through a text message while visibly upset. Her mother reportedly came outside and recorded part of the confrontation on a cell phone. Authorities say the video showed Davis throwing a small box toward the woman before leaving the scene. She later received treatment at Baptist Health Hospital, where officers interviewed her before entering a probable cause notice into state and national law enforcement databases requesting Davis's detention if located.
Arrested early this morning on alleged domestic violence and battery charges against his baby mother, who's the mother of two of his children, Vanessa Paso, I believe her name is. Now, I want to do this in a certain order because I think since people kind of stopped watching videos midway through, I'm going to put some of the most important points I want to make at the beginning.
Authorities eventually located Davis shortly after midnight on Friday. Miami Beach police arrested him near Lincoln Lane before transferring him to the Doral Police Department. According to reports, Davis declined to sign a Miranda warning form presented by investigators. Officials also noted this represents his second domestic violence-related arrest in Florida. His legal history also includes an incident in Virginia during 2019 involving an alleged confrontation near an ATM. Davis faced a misdemeanor assault charge after reportedly shoving a police officer, although that case was later dismissed. Less than a year later, Davis was arrested again in Coral Gables, Florida, on domestic violence and simple battery charges connected to an incident involving the mother of one of his children. Video footage from a charity basketball event appeared to show him grabbing her by the neck before pulling her from her seat. 2 days after the incident, Davis voluntarily surrendered to authorities in Coral Gables.
By serving at a four-season hotel and a $3.4 million penthouse rather than trainer Calvin Ford House as the judge agreed. This is the reason why Tank is not being jailed. Gervonta Davis' lawyer argued that the house was too small for security staff. Additionally,
following that arrest, Davis was released after posting a $1,500 bond and publicly denied the allegations through social media. Court documents alleged he dragged the woman into another room, while surveillance footage reportedly captured movements investigators believed were consistent with striking her. Later in 2020, Davis was also involved in a hit-and-run crash in Baltimore that injured several people, including a pregnant woman. Prosecutors filed numerous charges, and Davis later pleaded guilty to several traffic-related offenses, including leaving the scene of an accident involving injuries, failing to report property damage, driving with a suspended license, and running a red light.
Boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been arrested and charged with battery in South Florida. Police allege the Baltimore native assaulted his ex-girlfriend during an argument on Father's Day in Doral, Florida. Davis was arrested and booked by Miami Beach police, and a judge set his bond at $10,000. This is the
latest arrest once again places Gervonta Davis under intense public scrutiny. Police allege the Baltimore native assaulted his former girlfriend during an argument in South Florida before he was arrested by Miami Beach officers and released after posting a $10,000 bond. The case adds to a lengthy legal record that has included previous arrests, probation, house arrest, and community service. Davis had reportedly been expected to face Lamont Roach Jr. in a rematch scheduled for August in Las Vegas, although no official announcement has been made. With the proposed event approaching, the new legal developments have created uncertainty surrounding whether the fight will move forward.
That's fine. I went out of my way to show him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on, man. I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this.
Said that, of course, Floyd made more money than him, but he's a greater fighter of the two.
No. Floyd backed up everything. No. Floyd's a better fighter between the two. Better skills, more technique, the discipline, everything,
Okay, one for Floyd.
While discussions surrounding Davis continued, Floyd Mayweather also found himself making headlines after reigniting a rivalry with another legendary boxer.
What he want to do, he gonna beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was gonna say mean
too. To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as near as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think you would have beat him?
How you gonna keep him off on him? Right. Sugar is a dog. Just because his name Sugar don't mean.
During an appearance on Andre Ward's All the Smoke Fight podcast, Roy Jones Jr. argued that Sugar Ray Leonard would defeat Floyd Mayweather if both men met during their prime years. Jones praised Leonard's aggressive mentality, insisting people often underestimate just how dangerous he truly was. Although he acknowledged Mayweather's remarkable accomplishments, Roy maintained that Sugar Ray possessed qualities that would make the matchup extremely difficult for Floyd.
What kind of motivational speech or something we could give Gervonta Davis?
I mean, he just has to, I mean, he have to hold his head up right now. I mean, he got to get focused. It's tough when you are dealing with, other people that you're in relationships with that you have to see because of a child, so.
Jones continued by saying that Mayweather would likely need to fight differently than he usually did because Leonard presented a completely unique challenge. He praised Leonard's toughness and willingness to battle through adversity, adding that fans witnessed those qualities throughout Sugar Ray's career. Jones also suggested that Floyd was rarely pushed to the limit inside the ring, making comparisons difficult. Mayweather clearly noticed those comments and later responded by posting several clips to Instagram showing Roy Jones Jr. suffering knockout defeats during his career. Those videos quickly spread across social media.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. Mm-hmm. That's not reality. What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go.
Roy Jones Jr. eventually addressed Mayweather's response through an Instagram video. Speaking directly to boxing fans, he said everyone is entitled to personal opinions and made it clear he stands by his own analysis. Jones added that if Floyd intended the videos as a message, then he understood exactly what was being implied. He then challenged Mayweather directly, saying that if Floyd wanted to prove he was the better fighter, he was ready whenever the call came.
The Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80.
Many fans immediately interpreted Jones's statement as a direct challenge aimed at Mayweather, fueling speculation that an exhibition between the two legends could eventually happen. Although both men are retired from professional competition, the possibility of them settling their differences in the ring quickly became a popular topic. Social media users shared mixed reactions, with some saying Roy should have expected Floyd to respond after criticizing him publicly. Others joked that Mayweather's famous trash-talking ability remains just as sharp today as it was during his championship years.
Explains why Floyd and he were so different.
We stood for two different things. He was social media go out. He blew it away. That man, that fit his character. He could do it, and do things the way he did it. He was smarter. I want to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the...
Some fans also defended Mayweather by highlighting parts of his career they believe separate him from Jones. One common argument pointed to Floyd's unbeaten record and the fact that he was never officially knocked out as a professional. Others referenced Roy Jones Jr.'s positive drug test following his 2000 light heavyweight title fight against Richard Hall as another point of comparison in the online debate.
Fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his...
Other users noted that Roy Jones Jr. has questioned Mayweather's greatness on multiple occasions over the years. While some believe the criticism is based purely on boxing opinions rather than personal dislike, others suggested the two legends simply have completely different views about what defines greatness inside the ring. As always, fans offered countless theories about Jones's motivation, with opinions sharply divided across social media.
Floyd Mayweather added in Roy Jones Jr.
I mean, look, once a fighter, always a fighter. Look, if you're gonna attack Floyd's character, he's gonna attack you back. That's just the bottom line. It's like with me and Berlanga. If you're gonna try to attack,
to their own opinion, and I'm glad that Roy Jones feels that way about himself. Every fighter that's gave the sport of boxing their whole life and sacrificed a lot inside that square circle, they should feel that way. So if he feels that way, more power to him.
Great job, but he did it for himself, and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept, because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was...
She'll find a message to Floyd.
You already know.
You ready?
Yeah, I was born that way.
That's it.
Ain't nothing ever changed.
You can knock him out. Your prime versus his prime, you were way better, right?
You got an X? Where you are?
Are you gonna...
Roy calls out Floyd Mayweather, and this ain't a good look. I mean, come on, man. Roy addicted to the game like Jordan Payton. Roy need to go sit down, man. And Floyd Mayweather don't fight black fighters, even in exhibitions, dude. He ain't trying to fight nobody melanated. Go on, sit down.
That wraps up today's boxing update. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news, fight updates, interviews, and breaking stories from the world of boxing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.